Good morning and welcome to Malta. Just walking around the towns, there's so much to this city, there's so much to this country. And as I said, we haven't got anything planned and we're just gonna go with the flow. The boys are just coming up behind me and we're next to this beautiful pier, and I just can't wait to show you guys some of the footage from here. This is the main man, Marcus. Marcus, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Marcus. I'm 5'9.5". Actually, I'm 6 foot.
Hey, but guys, look at his smile. The smile.
Hey, wait, the short.
Oh snap! The vibes are amazing, honestly. So, what do you think of Malta so far, my bro?
It's nice, man, isn't it?
It's nice, man.
Nice to be away. You get a bit of sun.
A bit of sun, and it's December.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, lads.
No name. That's my name.
What's your name?
Shush. I'm Hash. I'm Hash. H to the A to the S to the H.
So let me introduce you to the man of the hour, the man who raised this. Valletta, you go.
Yo, we lit.
Hey, big man. So what do you think of Malta so far? Definitely worth a visit, 100%.
Look at the weather. 31st of December, and you're telling me the weather's like this? It's nuts.
It's crazy, man.
His mum is Scottish and his dad is English. From Valletta, so
Yeah?
it's easy.
Alright, so tell me about Valletta, brother.
Valletta is practically life for me.
Nice, you?
Yes, it's 450 years old city, so here you're gonna love it. There is two harbors. There's the Slima side and the Three Cities side. Three Cities is also very beautiful localities to visit. Valletta is 20-30 minutes walk non-stop. You'll get the gist of it, you know. So,
What about the best thing to eat while we're in Malta?
well, it depends on your likings, but our traditional dish is rabbit.
Rabbit.
Yes,
Okay.
the rabbit is something for us. It's divine.
I love that. Love that.
You know? But here actually it's the best pizza place in Valletta.
This is the best pizza place
Yes.
in Valletta. I'm taking your word for it. So if I have a slice of pizza and then I've had better somewhere else.
If you don't like it, I'll pay it for you.
Oh hey!
Donya. Donya, like the
Donya. Oh, Donya. So this is Keith. Donya is over there. She's on. And my friend, I've been your friend. Nicolas. Lovely, lovely lads. We just come across this lovely, what's this called? A lovely cafe.
Yeah.
We're both having some iced lattes that was created by Donya. Half Maltese, half Italian, was she?
Yeah, half Maltese, half Italian. Dad was Libyan.
Her dad was Libyan. But not really nice people. It's so important, I feel, that you've got to talk to the locals when you go on holiday or when you're just out on vacation. It's so important just to like integrate with the locals. If I was going to give you guys a tip, my tip would be integrate with the locals. It's just you just get the flavour. What do you think?
Just dive into the culture. It's the best thing you can do. Because if you go to a holiday and you come back not knowing more about the culture, not trying the national dish, not speaking to the locals, then it's been a waste. So.
And the guy that we were speaking there, who's so cool, just so calm, telling us about how he was brought up here in Valletta, or is it Valletta? Sorry, Valletta. Valletta, the capital city of Malta. And it's just so beautiful, and I hope you guys can actually appreciate that. So we did.
So if I'm gonna spit my gum out and kick it, and if he can catch it in his mouth, he gets 50 euros. He gets 50 euros in it. 50 euros so you can spend it here. I want my value for money, mate. Yeah. You could have bought that, bro. I can't see it, but the sun's in my eyes. Well, you lost 50 euros, isn't it? That's not in my eyes.
Get those
This guy.
I've got it, bro. I've got it.
Joke, yeah.
Currently doing is just touring the harbour of Valletta, and we're just seeing some nice views, really, as you can see from the shots. Just some FYIs. According to Hash, they have recorded Game of Thrones here. They've also recorded films such as World War Z. I can't remember any of the other films that they recorded here. So it's definitely a great location for filming, and it's because of monuments like the one that you see behind me now. There's a lot of history here. The buildings and the architecture, there's just so much. And that's kind of down to the ancient Roman influence that Malta actually has. That was something that I was reading into when we decided to come here. So definitely, if you guys like architecture, this is the place to be. So just while we've been walking around the harbour, there's something that really reminds me of London here in Malta. Now I don't know if this is true or not, but I think Queen Elizabeth spent a lot of time here in her younger years before she was a queen. But say for example, the English influences that I've seen here is you drive on the right and you drive on the left hand side of the road, just like you do in London as well. Now that really threw me off, because when we rented the car, I thought, wait, I'm sure we're in Europe. Why am I driving on the same side of the road that I do in London and on the same side of the car that I would do in London as well? And it's just an additional thing that makes Malta so unique. Apart from the beautiful architecture, apart from the beautiful people that we've met here, people are so friendly, people are very hospitable. They don't mind to stop and have a chat. I really want to do a bit more of talking to the locals, delving into the culture like we were talking about earlier. We really want to try some of the local food here, and having spoken to the guy earlier in the cafe, he said that rabbit is the national plate of food, the traditional food here. So really want to give that a go. I love rabbit, I've tasted it in Spain and Portugal, but really want to see how they cook the rabbit here, especially if it's their traditional plate. It must be delightful.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So we've had enough of sightseeing for the time being, and we're just looking for somewhere to eat. So there's a few places that we've been to, but the kitchen was closed and it's only 3 o'clock. So you do start to think, okay, maybe it's not like London. London's open all the time. But having said that, we're just looking for somewhere to eat. We do want to eat something traditional, something local. I've been messaging a few people that we met on the plane yesterday that are actually Maltese, and they've given me a few names. So we're going to see if they're open, we're going to see if we can have a seat there. But alternatively, we just want to eat something local. And the terraces here are beautiful. Just look at this.
Yeah.
So, 2 special and 2 carbonara.
Yeah.
We've just stopped to get some food and we found this incredible restaurant right in the city of Valletta in the town centre. They cook really fresh pasta and I'm so excited. We walked past it and they didn't have any tables available. They said that we could only do reservations. But then we had a walk around, we came back and thankfully we've been able to get a table and we're so excited to try this food because it smells divine. You don't actually understand. So just finished the food and I'm so ready for a nap. So going back to the hotel.